This is Drew with Boomer Music Company, your band and orchestra experts since 1976. So today we're going to talk about some maintenance on trumpet valves, specifically if the valves are feeling kind of sluggish or crunchy, and just kind of a brief overview of a really easy way to clean them that you can do at home, and follow a few simple steps, and you're not going to have any danger of damaging your instrument or anything like that. So I found a trumpet that was in our rental returns, and the valves on it are you can hear that they're just a little bit what I would call crunchy. And so I've got a couple tools that are going to help us with that. We're going to oil them, but we're also going to want to clean them as well in case there's any dirt or gunk or debris or something like that in there. We want to get that out and get a fresh coat of oil on them and get these valves working the way that they're supposed to. So to do that, obviously I've got valve oil, and I've got a valve casing cleaning rod, and a polishing cloth. So the way to open up the trumpet valves is you just undo this cap right there, and the valve pulls straight out. Now the cool thing with it is each valve is numbered, so you'll see an engraved number 1 on it. That corresponds to the numbers that are on the outside of the casing as well, 1, 2, and 3. So if you get them mixed up while you're doing this, you're going to be able to find the correct spot for it without too much difficulty. So take the valve off, and then remove the bottom cap. And so then you take the valve casing cleaning rod, and you thread the cloth through it like this. Give a little twist, put it in like that. You don't want the metal to touch the inside of the casing because you could really scratch it up, and that would not be a good thing. Then you insert it into the trumpet like that, and then just twist. You see it coming out the bottom. And then I'll just do the first valve for this demonstration, and then I'm going to wipe off the valve as well, make sure that any dirt or grime or gunk or anything like that on there are off. And then I like to put the cap back on first before doing this next part. And then you take your valve oil, you're going to squirt a little bit on the inside of the casing, and then I squirt some just on the valve like that. So you put it back in and kind of twist it around and really work that oil in, so that way it's coating the entire piston and the inside of the casing. Pushing it down, because these valves were completely dry after I put the cloth on them. And now the other thing with the valve is it's got this plastic part here, which is called a valve guide. There's grooves inside of the casing that'll help that line up. Now the normal rule, and almost every trumpet will be this way, is that the number on it's going to face towards you as you're holding the instrument. So if you line that up kind of close to that and then you turn it, it clicks. Now it can't move anywhere. And then you just screw the valve back down like that. And this valve now moves the way that you would expect a nice freshly oiled valve to move. So these two are still a little grimy and sluggish. That's beyond the scope of what we're going to do here in this video. So I hope that was helpful and gives you some ideas of some really simple maintenance things you can do with your trumpet at home. If you need help with instruments, repairs, sheet music, or anything band or orchestra, reach out to us at boomermusiccompany.com. And if you like what you hear, do me a favor and tell a friend. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and subscribe to our e-newsletter so you will never miss another video or podcast. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company. Thank you for listening.